another successful defense. I'm curious, just how did that fight play out in there compared to what you expected and what you had prepared for against Manon?
It's hard to say like what you expect because I feel people sometimes expecting like they do knockout submissions in the first round, but it's you have to be ready for the hardest battle. So I feel that this is a very correct approach, because if you're ready for maximum and when it's like finishing the first round, then you kind of like, okay, I was getting ready for at least like all 5 rounds. But I knew coming into the fight that it's gonna be hard fight because my opponent Manon, she for a reason got into this challenge for the belt, and all her she's 12-0, right? And it's also for a reason. So it's speak by you cannot expect some like easy fight from this kind of person.
Seems in the first round when it looked like you broke her nose pretty early, or at least damaged the nose. Did you feel that was a big turning point in the fight because it seemed to take her out of her game for a while?
This is a fight. This is what we are like. Every fighters, when we step inside of the octagon, we kind of expecting that it's probably sooner or later might happen, something gonna be broke. And it's better when you broke something than you had that.
A lot of the narrative on the broadcast was how big Manon looked compared to you. Like, she just looked taller and stronger. Did she feel stronger in there when you guys would clinch up?
She felt a little bit slippery for me. It's very hard for me to say that. No, I cannot say that I had like problems with the size-wise, because fighting in bantamweight, I fought like Amanda, she's a bigger. I fought Holly Holm, she's a bigger fighter. Juliana Pena, but in that time, I was a little bit bigger weight class, but now, definitely she's a strong fighter, and I think we had good fight.
And then the last one for me, I don't know if you've seen, and I have to ask, Weili's already sent her message out to you. She said congratulations, and then everything's lined up, and then it's destiny that you two face. So I guess, is that a fight you'd be interested in? Do you have a response for Weili?
Oh, now before coming to to here, so everyone was saying like Weili or Natalia, like another contender. So I don't know. I just like wanna maybe fans can play some role in that, and if they can like. Join my OnlyFans page and drop some messages who they wanna see me fight next. So I think it's gonna be we will compare who's next.
Just a quick one right here. I think a lot of people were expecting the crowd to really get behind Manon because she was French and we're in a French-speaking province, but there were a lot of Valentina chants. What did you think of the crowd reaction tonight?
I love all the crowd. I love Montreal because we come a little bit early before the fight, and we had opportunity to explore the city. It's really beautiful with all architecture, with all parks, nature, very gorgeous. And I'm happy that we had this opportunity to come during the springtime, because now it's everything so beautiful. And I just feel that here fans in Montreal, they really appreciate mixed martial arts, and they know true art of fighting.
And I know you said you're kind of going to maybe leave this up to the fans a little, who they want you to fight next, but in terms of what's best for your legacy, would Weili mean a little more to you?
Probably yes, and considering like all that title defense that I already have in flyweight, and but it's kind of like, for me now, after the fight, you got a victory, your belt is with you. It's so much like you have this still adrenaline running and everything like that, and to answer exact question, I would prefer to take it with the like 1 or 2 day when I will rest. I don't say about I mean about the timing, because it's very important to have proper recovery and get into the next training camp like with full power. So it's mostly about time-wise.
Thank you. Valentina, this was your 10th win in a UFC title fight tonight, and you join a group of fighters with 10 wins in UFC title fights that includes John Jones, George St. Pierre, Demetrius Johnson, Anderson Silva, and Amanda Nunes. What does it mean to you to be in a group with those kind of names?
I'm still keep going. I'm not stopping. It's just the beginning.
Love it. Thank you.
Hello, Valentina, and congratulations on the win. You two made a huge battle. It was a war. You gave everything in the cage. Did you expect to dominate a bit more, or was she stronger than you expected?
As I mentioned, like knowing that it's gonna be challenge, I every time expecting the most. It's like I was very confident in my striking, in my distance, and my feeling distance. So this is very important, because you can be good at striking, but you can completely not feel distance, and you have a wrong approach, and that's why it's kind of like it's very important to have this feeling. And I am very confident. I'm very rely on my like natural skills, plus what we are like working with my coach Pavel Fedotov, and yeah, it's kind of like I expected hard battle. And it was hard battle, and I won.
Yeah, you were the best woman tonight. Do you feel Manon gave enough to be proud of her performance?
I don't know. I probably you have to ask her this question. But I hope so, that she feels good about her performance, because looks like she did everything what she could.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations. Manon threw a lot of kicks at the beginning of the fight, but it seemed totally inefficient. You could always find a way to just counter it. How much did you work on that? How much were you expecting? Because she comes from karate. How much did you expect those kicks coming in? And how did you work to stop that strength of hers?
When I right after the fight, I spoke to DC, and he asked me the question like very similar about like fighting the softball, and same answer. During my fighting career, my main partner, one of the main partners, was my sister, and she's softball, and her kicks and her punches, it's uncomparable. So the speed, the power, and everything, and being like working with her during all these years, it's kind of like now when Manon throw the kicks, I kind of like see them from the very, very far.
Yeah, thank you. Valentina, congratulations on the win, and as Mike said, congratulations on being one of the best UFC champions we have. One of the things that doesn't get talked about enough is your incredible dancing. It seems fitting to ask you, since we're in Montreal, will you and your team be hitting one of the late night dance clubs so you can let out some more of those amazing moves of yours?
I don't know. Actually, like for me, dancing, it was a very huge part. Always, because when I started my martial arts, it was like parallel. I was dancing and fighting, but then it turned like more fighting than dancing. But I still trying to have at least like few moves during the fight. But in my free time and spare time, if I'm not too sore tomorrow, probably I will ask for this opportunity.
Congratulations, Valentina. One question, how do you stay motivated after all these wins to stay at the top, and what's drive you like a challenge for the future today as so many wins? Because it's hard to understand what's drive you again and again into this cage.
I feel when you love something, what you do, you don't have extra motivation to have. You don't have to have extra motivation in terms of money, in terms of like number of to win belts or something like that. You just do what you love, and you are trying to be the best in what you are doing. And I started to do martial arts when I was 5. Now, after like 32 years, I keep doing what like I started back then, and surrounded by amazing people who helping me all the time. Definitely my family, my coach Pavel, our friends, my training partners, like from El Paso, from Las Vegas, Andrade Muay Thai, Zen martial arts, culture from New Jersey. Here we met like good new friends from 3-Star Academy, and I feel like all this together combination, this is already motivation. And when you feel this joy and you have these people in your life that bring joy, it's kind of like the best feeling ever that anyone can have.
Thank you.
And I would like to add one more thing to be very clear. So before the fight, Manon wrote that if she won, I retire. I respond her, if I won, she retire. So I completely don't want her retire. So this is what I really don't want her to follow her words, because I feel it's unfair for the fighter because of some like I don't know, someone put in her mouth to promote the fight or something like that, and now she will be like feeling that she has to retire. No, I completely like no, yeah, don't follow your words. Please stay fighting. Thank you.